This team, I look, this team, I have to say, is obviously good enough to win the title. But it would be painful, even for someone who never seen a Premier League game, who doesn't know anything about the league. It would be very hard for them to understand what's going on here. How is this team so good but they're not winning the league? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
only one team can win the league, and there's two great teams. That's the
so,
problem.
so if Manchester City go on to win the league by 1 point, 2 point, whatever, it would be really harsh on Liverpool, in my opinion, though. It would be so hard to understand. But if you're looking for an answer, it's just two words: Manchester City. That's it.
Well,
Liverpool's look.
Man City got to win
Liverpool.
tomorrow.
Liverpool. The only, let's say, issue. The only thing Liverpool need to figure out right now is how to beat Man City during the league season. If they beat Manchester City during the league, the Premier League season, they are comfortably ahead. You see what I'm saying? So getting the better of City, that's the problem. That's the only problem right now. That is
That's
the only.
true.
Look, you're going to drop points in other games. You're going to lose one. You're going to draw one here and there. And the same goes for City. They're going to do the same. You see what I mean? Liverpool now got to figure out, listen, man, how do we actually beat these? How do we beat these guys during the regular season? And I think if they figure that out, they go on to win the title.
Well, that's a topic for next season because obviously we're not going to play each other anymore in the league. But now the pressure is back on Manchester City against Brighton.
But
yeah,
before we go on to that, Liverpool did win the season, 2019-20, of course. And you guys blew everyone away. You guys were like, 30 matches? You still didn't lose a game or something like that?
I think 20.
The first
28
team
or
you
29
lost,
games, yeah.
The first
Was
team you
Watford.
lost to was Watford, right? Ismail Assar doing his thing. And you're gonna need to have one of those seasons. You're gonna need to have one of those seasons where you don't lose to West Ham, you don't lose to Leicester, and pick up 7 draws as well. 4 of those being against both City and Chelsea, which means that you gotta beat those teams. You see what I mean?
Well, we just gotta hope now. We have to just keep on being perfect like we have been for the last couple of months because we've been on an absolute tear in the Premier League.
Just a quick question. I don't know if you remember, but I don't remember where the other 3 draws came from, though. I can't remember.
Chelsea twice,
City twice.
City twice. Trying to think here.
Yeah, who did you guys draw points to?
Brentford 3-3.
Oh yeah. You did draw to Brighton, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, we were 2-0 up in that game.
And you drew 2-2 with Spurs.
Yes, yeah, Spurs. Yep, there we go.
So it brings us. What were you gonna say? You listen. I don't want to talk about City right now. We're talking about Liverpool.
But they go hand in hand because obviously it's the title race, Dom.
But I know. But this is Liverpool's moment. This is your moment. I want to focus more on you.
Let me ask you a question, Dom. Who was your man of the match today?
That's a difficult question to ask me. I'm gonna give I'm gonna give a collective effort and say Liverpool.
Give me a player, Dom. Don't shy away from the question. Give me an answer. Don't be a politician.
Oh my God! Everybody played well today. Oh man,
you sound like a politician.
Man of the match. Man of the match. Let me see. Who am I gonna go with here for man of the match? I know who you're gonna go with, and I'm gonna have to say Thiago. I'm gonna go with Thiago. Wow. I'm gonna go with Thiago, and you know why I'm gonna go with him? Because it's important.
You don't get shit?
No. It's important the role he plays to spread the ball. Right, to spread the ball left and link up play, and he was definitely doing that as well. It would be very easy to go with Mane for an assist for the goal, for Salah for an assist, 2 goals, or Diaz as well. But I'm a give it to Thiago for just controlling the game, because that's where Liverpool bossed the game in the midfield, didn't allow United to pass and do their thing, and push forward, with Thiago pulling the strings. So I must say Thiago. Look, I'm a man. I like to think I'm a real man. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. I'm not gonna know I'm wrong and continue to say I'm right. Last season, as I mentioned, I don't think he played well enough. He was subpar. But this season, his levels have definitely raised.
100%. He's been
Definitely.
our best player in the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to say this. He was bossing that midfield today. Bruno wished he was playing like Thiago. He was dictating the pace of the game, spreading it out wide, like you said. But for me, I think the man of the match is Sadio Mane. The guy has completely evolved his play and looks like a completely different player in the false nine role. Come in deep, link up play, first time passes into Salah twice. Obviously, Salah then making it to the pass to Diaz, and then his ball to Salah. I mean, Sadio Mane was just amazing today, and he's been amazing in the last couple of games. 2 goals, obviously, against City, and a goal and assist today against Manchester United. Sadio Mane.
But that's
hats
why I
off.
said that it's a collective effort. I want to give the team as a collective. You're forcing me. Why are you forcing me to give a man of the match?
Because you have to. There's always have to. What? If you want to be a great pundit, Dom, you're gonna have to give one player a name. So you have to.
Yeah, but
you have
still,
to just.
though.
You have to give. All right.
Look, I know you want to talk about City, but before we talk about City, we're going to talk about Liverpool's remaining fixtures in the league and how the Champions League and the FA Cup matches could affect that as well. So, look, 4-0 versus Man United, brushed aside. You have Everton coming up. You think it's going to be a same result, being that you're at Anfield and they're struggling? Could you see that?
I think it's going to be a bit more of a more difficult game, because I think Lampard's definitely going to have his team much more motivated than this United side. So I expect Liverpool to still win that game. I would say 2-0. I don't think it's going to be similar to today where United were just abysmal, because Everton are fighting for their Premier League lives. So, but I would say 2-0 victory for Liverpool in that game. Should still be winning that game.
So that means you'll do the double over United, do the double over Everton. You got Villarreal coming up, and then 3 days later, you do have a game against Newcastle. You fancy your chances against Newcastle, because Newcastle have been good at home, so.
Exactly. That's the thing. If it was at Anfield, I would be more confident. But St. James's Park has turned into a little bit of a fortress nowadays with Newcastle. But they have nothing to play for. They're comfortably now in the Premier League. Their lives are safe, whereas Liverpool are going for the title. It kind of does remind me of the 18-19 season, where I think Newcastle weren't really playing for much, and that game was insane when Origi scored the winner like the 85th minute. So, but I expect still Liverpool to win that game with the way we're going.
This is how this game could get a little tricky, right? According to how you do in the first leg of this match, right? So you play on a Wednesday, then you play on a Saturday, which means you cannot go full pelt for all 3 games, which means players are going to have to step up. And this game is a very tricky game between the Villarreal matches, right? Mm-hmm. Not being negative, I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
Liverpool have to do well in the first leg so that they could afford to go hard again against Newcastle, and then go easier in the second leg away to Villarreal, where they could play for a draw. You see what I'm saying?
Similar situation to Benfica, where we pretty much ended the tie in the first leg. Then we played our best 11 against you guys, and then we were able to feel a weakened side. Yeah, of course. That's the dream scenario. But obviously, Villarreal are going to be a tough team to destroy.
And then you have a 4-day rest before you meet Tottenham, a team that you didn't beat in the league this season. So this is going to be another tricky game before you play again 3 days later against Aston Villa at Villa Park. And we know what happened there last season, right? So I don't want to remind you, but
this guy. Gerard will he'll lay out the red carpet for us and say, here's a 3-0 victory.
Oh my God. Listen.
You know that's gonna happen, Dom. It's gonna be a red carpet victory.
Yeah, you guys should get the better of Villa again. But look, I almost choked there. So You do have Southampton and Wolves remaining. Southampton away, Wolves at Anfield. You could definitely go on to win the title at Anfield, and then you have the FA Cup final. It ain't gonna be an easy running at all. It
No,
ain't.
of
It
course
ain't.
not. Of course not. It's
It
never going to
ain't.
be easy, but Liverpool are going to be favorites in every single game this season from now on.
So, Mike, just to wrap up this game, right? We know it's a derby of some sort. I don't think it's a derby anymore. It should be not called a derby anymore. And Liverpool completely destroyed Manchester United. No chance. They didn't threaten. They were toothless on the day, and Liverpool just bossed United like if they were playing against I think a championship team would have actually performed a lot better on the day. And it was a comprehensive performance. You got to give it to Jurgen Klopp. He put out a strong 11. He didn't underestimate his opponent. You got to give it to the players that went out there. They played with high intensity. They were intelligent. They picked up a astounding 4-0 win. Comprehensive victory. 9-0 across two legs this season. What more could you ask for? And United, pathetic. They're looking to make changes with bringing in Ten Hag. Hopefully for them, Ten Hag does, turn the corner with this team and get them playing better football. But right now, Solskjaer, Ragnick, I said pretty much the same thing, even though Ragnick didn't lose as much as Solskjaer, but still pretty much the same
Training session.
thing. Yeah.
It was a training session once again. It's just United are just absolute garbage. I mean, absolute garbage. We did already our players that go into the garbage. I think the whole club need to go into there because that was just an abysmal performance.
But that is what I actually said. I early in the season I said throw the whole club in the garbage, right? And then you just go in and just pick out. Oh shit, man, that's actually good. Let me just take that back out, man. Oh whoa, why did I put that out? And that's what you should do. You know what I mean? Because it'll be easier to do that. It's just.
But Dom, they're still fighting for a top 4 finish. They weren't that. Yeah. They showed absolutely no urgency today, and it's Liverpool, your biggest rivals, and you're going to show up. And you're going to show up like it's Fulham.
You know what is sad though? Let me tell you what's sad, right? You go back and you check their remaining games. You know what's sad? They might actually pull it off. They have Arsenal to play. But the thing is, I don't trust them against Chelsea, though. You see what I'm saying? So they do have Arsenal, they do have Chelsea, and they got Brentford, Brighton, and Crystal Palace there. So they could go on to win these 3 last remaining games, but it's not guaranteed. And then they have 5 games left. United not getting top 4. I don't think they're going to get top 4. They don't deserve to get top 4, but they could end up getting top 4.
They definitely don't deserve top 4, but they can definitely get it. I say if they win 4 of those games, they could get top 4.
You want to talk City really quick. We play Brighton tomorrow. I think
it's an easy win for you guys.
Yeah, I think we're going to get the better of Brighton. And I think we're going to beat Watford as well.
Well, that's a training session.
Then it could get a bit tricky here for... We have days to rest here for the Leeds match as well. I think we should beat Leeds. Their defense is not very good. But Calvin Phillips and Cooper are back in the mix as well, so that could be tricky. Rafinha is always dangerous. I would love to get past Real Madrid. I've said, but you know what Benzema is going on with right about now? We have a home game against Newcastle. We play West Ham at the London Stadium, and then we finish off against Aston Villa. We do have the easier running for the remaining
by
games.
Far.
Yeah.
You definitely have the easier running. I would say those last 2 games could get a little bit interesting. I think the West Ham away, is always difficult. And
I think we handle Villa. I think the West Ham away game could be a bit tricky. But we should, Mike, I think
and with the way Villa, you should, obviously, on paper, you should be winning this league, and you should be winning every game. But like we say every time, the match is not played on paper. It's on the field.
You never know.
Anything can happen in football. We've seen crazier things happen.
You never know. You guys should have beaten us. If you wanted the league, you should have beaten us.
That's what I was trying to say. I was saying that we must win this game if we want to win the league. But a draw is not the end of the world, and it just makes things very, very exciting. Still got a long way to go. It's not over.
So, look, pretty much covered everything in terms of the match. Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0. I made a stupid ass prediction. You know what I mean? Mike made a solid one. I got to take it on the chin. Liverpool on top of the table at the end of the day. Tomorrow, Man City got to reply and look to go back top. So it's a really enthralling title race we got on our hands. And listen, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It would be nice to be 15 points ahead and cruising. But if that was the case, I won't even be here doing this right now. So, you know, I'm glad that we have a nice title race. The rivalry is very, very hot. And I would not have wished for it to be any different.
Yeah, title race is going to be interesting. Only a couple more games to go. But I'm over the moon tonight. It's going to be a glorious day.
Congratulations.
9-0 on aggregate against our biggest rivals. Laughing stock.
They're not your biggest. They're not your biggest rivals anymore.
Historically, they are, Dom. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, it's done. We're gonna put all of that aside. City are now your biggest rivals.
On the field, yes, but off the field, it will always be United.
Listen, you see, you guys, you see the same thing I'm saying. You want if you want it, have it. If you want it, have him, because you know what, you guys want to bully them. You enjoy the period where you're bullying them and getting the better of them.
Hey, they bullied us for many decades, so now it's our turn to bully them.
You could hold on to it. But look, guys, I'm your boy Dom. This is Michael Talks Football. Links to his channel will be in the description box down below. Go head on over to, his channel. Subscribe, check out the content. He's a big Liverpool fan. And I'm a big City fan as well. So, we're doing this back and forth thing. The rivalry is real. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Let me actually put you big so we could see that shirt.
Soon to be Premier League champions, maybe. And Champions League champions. Let's see what happens. Thanks for having me on, Dom. It was fun.
Wishful thinking, man. Yeah, it was nice, man. I wish you were actually closer so we could hang out, but you're all the way in Colorado, and I ain't coming over there. I know you're in the same country, but listen, I ain't coming. Maybe if I had flight benefits from my job, because I do work at the airport, but I don't have flight benefits. If I had flight benefits, I would have taken a trip over there for the day and come back. But, it ain't possible,
not the same if I had the flight benefits, but unfortunately I don't.
Next time, come visit New York, man.
100%.
Yeah. You ever been to New York, though?
Yep. It was crazy.
New York's a special
Too many
place.
people.
I was in the city yesterday, bro. I was in Manhattan, bro. And Manhattan still fascinate me, bro. And when I'm coming back, I was going over the Queensboro Bridge. And God damn, what a structure. And you see all the buildings and everything. It's just amazing, man.
It is amazing. It is an amazing city, that is for sure.
Yep. Guys, thank you very much for 100 likes as well. Appreciate you guys coming in for the watch along. We will be doing another watch along next week. Appreciate all the people that stop by. Whether you drop negative comments or you drop positive ones. Thank you very much for coming through. Appreciate it, man. Mike, we only just started. We got a lot to talk about going forward.
Exactly.
And we're going to continue collaborating and just doing what we love.
Thanks for having me on, Dom. It was a lot of fun and nice to watch a training session.
Definitely, man.
On the stream.
Definitely. Look, even though Liverpool won, I still enjoyed it because I do not like United and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. But it would have been nice, to give us a little point, more points ahead. Yeah.
It was never going to happen.
Not the way they're playing at all. Not the way they're playing. But guys, thanks again for tuning in from your boy Dom and Michael Talks Football. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.